Welcome to the 9, everybody. It's a Tuesday. We're so glad you're with us. We've got a lot going on today. We have Lee Thomas here.
I do like both the Billies, for the record.
Yeah.
Idol and Joel.
Love them both.
Back to you, Dina.
Ryan Armani.
Okay, very good. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Sorry, man. I just jumped in.
No, man.
Words,
hey,
man.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Knuckles.
Sorry. It's just
Listen, Lee Thomas, we just bumped into Roop Raj.
I saw him too.
I haven't seen Roop Raj in like a year and a half.
We rarely see him because he's a night sider.
Yeah.
He's a night sider.
Isn't it funny when you work at the same place as somebody?
Yes.
Like, I saw Taryn a couple of weeks ago.
Who dat?
I haven't seen Taryn in 6 years.
Right? Right.
Well, like schedules, and many times you're out of the building in the
Yeah, we're early and they're
Right.
late, so we never see them.
But Roop just interviewed, do we say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former President Trump via Skype or Zoom, whatever it is, well, for a lengthy time.
Yeah, for about 14, 15 minutes.
And
Yeah, he
learned
said
a
it
couple
was
of interesting,
Yeah, said it was a good interview.
newsworthy.
Yeah.
Good interview.
Thanks.
Good on Roop.
Yeah, so Roop's going to join us momentarily and tell us more about that interview, how it happened, why it happened, how he went about it in a, in a political season or where you have to be careful about all these things. So we'll talk to Roop about that. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Very good. In the wake of the draft, the praise for the city of Detroit keeps rolling in. One publication ranking Detroit as one of the most must-see destinations. The trendy travel magazine Afar putting our city along some of the most popular places in the world, like Paris, Rome, Fiji, and Detroit. The publication points out that Detroit's landmarks and flourishing music and sports scene. The marketing group Visit Detroit hopes the article will attract even more visitors next year. The chief executive officer of Visit Detroit has a goal of 25 million visitors by the year 2030. Last year, 17 million visitors came to Detroit. And one of the things about the author of this publication, the author of this story, was going to the subway station in New York. They saw all these signs for "Come to Detroit, come to Detroit." So he explored a little bit further, and Claude Molinari, the chief executive of Visit Detroit, is having a campaign to get people to come to Detroit, because if you come, you will enjoy it.
Agreed.
You will stay.
Agreed.
But the big problem, and it is a problem, is the perception of Detroit. We
got notes.
Yes, research. Research in it.
All right. So, as part of this article, he talked about the revitalization of Detroit is great, but the rebranding of it, you have to rebrand Detroit.
Yeah.
What is rebranding? It's how people feel about X, Y, or Z.
Right.
How do people feel about Detroit?
Yeah.
3 in 4 Americans believe Detroit is unsafe.
Wow.
A Gallup poll of safety in major cities from 2006 to 2023, in two different polls, 2006 ranked Detroit dead last. 2023 ranked Detroit dead last. That's just a poll. It's a perception.
Right.
And the poll, what was the poll question?
Gallup ranked the safety of major cities.
Yeah, perception is safety.
Despite the fact that last year Detroit had the lowest homicide rate since the 1960s. So the facts are that Detroit is safer. The perception is
Still not safe.
still not safe. So you have to marry
And shifting that perception is a big challenge.
Yes.
Ask anybody in marketing or anyone trying
Absolutely.
to sell
That's
stuff.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
Difficult to do.
if people come, they will stay. But
What do you guys do? If somebody comes to visit and you say, let's go to Detroit, where do you take them? Where's one place that you think, what's a must-see?
Oh, I have a list of stuff that I do.
Sure, yeah.
I have a family reunion coming up later on this summer, so a bunch of my family's coming up. Motown Museum is one. Obviously, we're going to go to Hart Plaza for multiple reasons, just because it's cool and it looks south into Canada. Most people don't even know that, but it is also the place where the freed people from the south came as they were crossing the border. It's the last stop they made as they looked into freedom, so it's a cool place to
And there's that statue, that monument
right there.
there,
Just a cool
pointing that
place to
out,
be.
yeah.
Then you walk down the riverfront, we're going to do that. The other thing I make people do but they love it, is that Rouge Tour. To watch an F-150 being made,
I
you
was gonna
cannot
say the
watch
Henry
that
Ford Museum is
anywhere
incredible.
else. Yeah, so it's great. And the other thing I do is people are all, it's all, you know, it's bummed out or it's whatever it is, desolate. And I say, okay, just ride down Jefferson with me all the way to Grosse Pointe and through Grosse Pointe. Just, it's gorgeous. And so those are the things that I make people do. So.
I paused a little bit because I don't really have anybody come to visit.
All your family's here, man.
All my family's here.
Yeah.
And the people that do come back, they're from here.
Right. All my family's not here, yeah.
I love Henry Ford. I think is the museum is world class.
The whole thing,
Campus Martius on on a summer night or in a winter ice
just
skating
in that
night
little area,
is incredible. The architecture, I mean, from the Penobscot building to the Guardian to all the incredible architecture. These churches that we have. 100-year-old churches that are just amazing. Of course, you have Eastern Market, which is a cool place. So, yeah, I mean, it goes on and on. And then the whole Midtown area, too.
Even if you want to just ride around, go to the beach, go to Belle Isle, go up to
Belle Isle. Yeah, we didn't
Port Huron, just an hour away, Caseville, hour away. I mean, people are shocked at how nice the beaches are and so close.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, like, Belle Isle, even people watching us right now might not have been there in 20 years. It's a much different Belle Isle today than it was 20,
when you live, when this is your home, you don't do some of these things. So sometimes you have to force yourself to make the trip.
And even bouncing over to Windsor and looking back, I could keep going.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's so cool, so cool.
Come to Detroit.
If you love board games and Detroit, well, please take note. The city is getting its very own Monopoly board. Coming later this year, the Detroit-themed edition will feature beloved sites such as the Joe Louis Fist, the Spirit of Detroit, and the Motown Museum. The Penobscot building, to be freshly constructed, the freshly constructed Hudson's Detroit could make an appearance, all curated with input from local Detroiters. Now, the game makers are taking submissions, so you want to make that submission. There's a link on our website, fox2detroit.com. I think that's very cool. Like, what has to be in there?
Hashtag the 9 on that.
Did you say Rensen? I think
the Rensen has to be on there.
Yeah.
I even think like a Lafayette and American Coney Island back-to-back have to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool.
Like right next to each other, you know?
Woodward Avenue, of course.
8 Mile,
what
sign
are the
for
little
8 Mile,
pieces
maybe?
going to be? Too, you're going to have a car, or you're
Just have a car,
music.
and then a different kind of car.
Right. A music
different kind of car. Right.
Law enforcement officers, let us know about that one. Hashtag the 9. Law enforcement officers across Michigan are on the roads looking for distracted drivers. Operation Ghost Rider kicked off yesterday. It involves officers in unmarked cars looking for people holding their phone while driving. They'll radio other officers in marked cars that will pull you over and give you a ticket. Governor Whitmer signed a law making Michigan a hands-free state last year. There's a $100 fine for the first offense.
Make that money.
This is a good one, I think, because I cannot tell you how many times we talked about this law leading up to the governor signing the law, and you just peek over. And you everybody has their phone. Not everybody, that's probably irresponsible to say that, but a lot of people have their phone in their hands, and it is a hazard out there.
You could tell before you pull up on the person, they're going super slow,
and you're swerving.
And they're swerving in the lane. As soon as you look over, they're down on their phone.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's easy to predict, and I keep telling the kids. It is the law now, maybe that will make them listen, but do not be holding onto that phone. Figure out a way to, buy the...
I bought the little cup holder, and stick it in there.
Yeah.
Or the, what do they call it, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto.
Yeah,
puts it right on the display. If it does it, then use it. A lot of people have that technology and don't even do hands-free.
That's right.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Guys, yard work is a top priority right now.
Yard work.
For some of y'all. I do my fair share. I do some.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short,
like
Dina.
I mean, didn't sound like
don't sell yourself short now.
Let's call
pretend. I don't do the heavy lifting, but
you're cleaning those beds out.
Yeah, I did. I did clean out some dead leaves the other day.
Nice.
Here's the dilemma.
Yes.
Do you choose electric lawn tools or gas powered? I ask this because we just got my husband just got an electric chainsaw, cordless, so it's a battery. And it seems to be, he's got this huge tree that fell over that he's chopping up. It seems to, he has to recharge the battery every other chop or so. So with cordless, battery-powered mower, edger, blower, whatever, chainsaw, the only maintenance you need is the battery. So you do need to charge it. You need to replace it. Gas mowers, they need the gas, but also you got to prep and prime. You need the oil changes, filters, spark plugs, all that. Using battery-powered tools is good for reducing your carbon footprint. You won't smell that exhaust, and there's no noise to complain about. So there's definitely perks, but is it worth it? Is it a challenge if you're trying to take care of a yard to have this battery nonsense?
I bought the battery chainsaw, and I tried, and it lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was
30?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Good for you.
It was a small tree, maybe 4 inches thick. It wasn't that thick of a tree. And I was trying to cut it up into, so I could burn it or whatever. And 30 minutes. So then I took it back to the store, and I got a corded electric. And that was better because I could continuously go.
But then you got to contend with that cord, out in the
and not
backyard.
cutting the cord and making sure
I did that
clear
before,
the cord.
actually.
It's tough. You just want to go gas.
So
yeah, it's hard.
With a leaf blower, I have an electric leaf blower and I have a gas leaf blower. The electric.
How many leaves do you?
Well, I bought an electric leaf blower, which caused me to then have to buy a gas leaf blower.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, because
well played, Dee.
The battery on the electric leaf blower goes out every 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And then it doesn't blow the leaves. It's just little guys like that. Little guys.
A little whisper.
Little guys, just shoot a leaf. Then I pull out that big bad boy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm done in 5 minutes.
Nice.
I'm done in 5 minutes.
Nice.
And I don't know about all that. You think I'm changing spark plugs and oil mixtures and I'm pouring the gas in.
That's all I do too.
Right? You think I'm changing igniters and all this stuff?
Research on pros and cons, and that was one of the
Well, let me
cons.
tell you. There's no change
no
in
problem.
If you get the electric, it forces you to get either extra batteries or the big boy electric, and those cost a lot more money.
The batteries, we looked into buying an extra battery. That's expensive.
Yep.
And then the batteries too are not exactly, mining lithium or whatever. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, but those can not be great for the environment either when it comes to dispose of them and all those issues. So tell us what you think. If you're out there,
help me help you. That's what I always say. Help me help you.
Is there a hack?
Yes. Get Ryan to come blow my leaves.
Right. Oh man, let you borrow my gas leaf blower.
When you're blowing all these leaves, like you're blowing them now, the dead stuff from winter.
Oh God, yeah.
Where do you blow them to?
The street.
Oh, your neighborhood, that's great, man. I lived in a neighborhood that did that. That's great. Yeah. Hashtag the 9 if you'd like to comment on anything we've talked about. Love to hear what you have to say.
If you'd like to be Ryan's neighbor.
They'll come get that with the quickness.
Yeah, they do. And the
like
truck
that.
that picks it up is pretty cool to watch, too.
Good morning, Lori.
Good morning to you guys. We're looking for a slightly cooler day. We had temperatures in the 80s yesterday, 70s for us today. Breezy conditions too, but we should see a little bit more sunshine. Now, your full forecast, stay with the 9.